Mukuro's corpse? Did the mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? 9 lights? What if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days? Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What I saw was me. I said yes? Sup, it's 3-Toe. We are back here with Danganronpa. Now if you haven't, we're basically at the end of the game now. So needless to say, we're coming up on some major spoilers. If you haven't already and you want to see the beginning, there'll be a link to that playlist in the description there. So yeah, this is later from the day that I just had that 4-hour session. I just couldn't, like, I was gonna wait till tomorrow, but like I kept thinking about the game, and I just need to know. I guess I'm the first one in this time.
Makoto.
You're early, Makoto.
Listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. Where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However...
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. And just like she said... Byakuya. Byakuya? They all arrived one after another, but they were all in the same state of shock. Hina. Haro? Or Hiro? Silence. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial.
You called for me, and so I
appeared. Strong silent master. So wonderful, so cool, so hot. My loins are ablaze.
Yes!
Now listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me.
My beautiful
With my scissors, sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the master of evil. Oh, I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. If it's what master wants, it can be a boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. Now, where am I? No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. Is everyone here? Oh, and wearing our gloomy Gus faces, I see.
Well now.
Okay, well then, let's begin.
Thrills,
The final
chills,
class trial is gonna be
chills.
slathered in pitch black despair. Climaximum sorrow.
That's fine.
You're right, it is the final class trial, and this time, it'll be fair.
How strange.
What do you mean, this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know.
Unbelievable.
If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take home the tiara every year. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square.
Today,
And I'll make sure
feeling
everyone
white.
watching at home knows that despair is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
Enough of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already. Sure, let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below.
Guys.
Don't try and run away. Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Whatever.
In the name of my
This will
family.
be over in no time. With an inexpectable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. No one made eye contact. No one said a word. They just disappeared into that elevator.
Hey,
They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
however...
But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
However...
Well, you can tell us about it, and can you tell us all about it soon? At the class trial. You're right. I'm ready.
So...
Ready to win, right? Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. Then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. I need to sneeze, but I don't think it's gonna come out. I start making my way toward the opening, step after step, toward the gaping maw. I'd resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I mean, there's a lot of mystery left, but I'm sure it'll all solve itself for some. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally, on steady legs, I passed the threshold and stood on the elevator. Without warning, it began to descend. Deeper and deeper. Deeper, deeper still. Deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper it fell. That was pretty deep. I closed my eyes and sight fell away. All sound too disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for one last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later, I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. This is the final trial site? What'd you think? And isn't it the perfect background for deciding a person's fate? It's the long-awaited last stage, the always exciting final boss battle. I'm gonna sit on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat. Well then, let's begin. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't have any extras. Okay. Yeah. There's a lot.
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule. So listen up.
Okay.
If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win. But if you can't, then I win.
Yeah.
And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not. Bears never go back on their word.
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Well, I mean, it's pretty sure.
Is
or
the
obviously it's not.
mastermind only one person?
Hmm?
Don't bother. I already know the answer. You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me. I'm right, aren't I? I knew it!
No, but I am curious as to if what I saw was different to what they saw.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it. I have evidence of my own.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
No, that's wrong.
It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
What? You too?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different. With the picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right. 'Cause in my picture,
Oh, hey, it's me.
I'm the only one not in it.
Oh, dude, Sakura is like lapping everyone. I figured as much. In which case.
Hiro, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
This one too. It's just like I thought. Yeah, I figured this sort of thing would be the case.
So the
But-
secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh?
Like,
I laid a trap? A trap? How rude rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
Proof I need to reveal Monaco's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the group.
A gun!
No,
In each case,
well, that's
the
pretty
only one
obvious.
not in the picture
but
is the person who received it. So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing. In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing. And in the picture Hiro got, he's the only one missing.
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
In other words, Monokuma
Yeah.
gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
not me, I'm smart.
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
No, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. What is it? What's digging at me?
Can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare each of them one more time. Wait, how did Sakura catch a huge, what is that? Some sort of a cod in the pool? That just makes no sense, but okay. Hina's picture. Hero's picture. Wait, that's genocide Jill. The tongue is sticking out. And mine. There's something strange about all of them. Something I can't quite pin down. Something. Your photo has been updated in the truthful section of your
Can you
handbook.
just forget about the photo already? Ugh. Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
So you think they're fake?
Well, they're not.
No, I assure you, they're quite real.
What are you talking about? There's no way.
Yeah, I don't remember ever taking a picture like that. So it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Don't get me wrong, I don't remember taking this picture either. But is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
The reason I remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason, some terrible reason. An unbelievable, but entirely horrifying reason. Gonna be amnesia. Easy.
Now I understand.
No, I'm on top of it this game. Ah, it's so good. Easy.
Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense. As if. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult-type story?
Yeah, we all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
Why is she crying? It's only natural they wouldn't believe it, but no matter how much they refuse, if that's the absolute truth, they have no choice. We can't move forward until they accept it. There's no way to prove it besides those pictures. It's probably either gonna be the locker or the interview DVD.
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
So the
idea that we have
Okay,
totally
it's on that one,
stupid,
so I can just
obviously.
fast forward to that.
You're saying we all. Since when did this turn into.
I promise you, ever since I got to I remember everything that's happened.
Okay, cool.
No, that's wrong.
But do you?
Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
What's your problem, Toko?
No, it's nothing like that. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
When you say all of us, you mean...
I mean all of us.
Including you.
You lie! I never did any kind of interview.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself. The headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
How
Yeah.
can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here.
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right? What were the
Correct.
interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
Actually, we all said we could. Even me. I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else? Nobody remembers?
Hmm.
You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane.
Well, I mean...
How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
Yep.
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
What?
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah.
Indeed.
We
only have one path
I
in
keep
front of
wanting
us.
to try and read it. So I mentioned something about like after all that's happened, it's the only necessary precaution or something like that.
Then
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
This is all... making my head hurt.
Me, you and me both. You and me
This
both.
isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie, you figured that part out too, huh?
of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
But how? How did they do it?
How could someone just steal our memories?
How? Come, that hardly matters right now. If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right
No,
now.
I really wouldn't.
What
no.
matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
Bingo.
I knew I could count on you.
I mean, that one's obvious. I mean, we were obviously all here during the tragedy or whatever that took place.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost.
We lost an
There must have
entire
been a purpose to it all.
year of
A
schooling.
reason for taking away our memories.
Or at least a little bit of schooling.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
The original
You
motive.
mean the motive you came up with to try and get us to all kill each other?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
It sure does. But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
So until we do that, well, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So, the one who killed Mukuro and the true mastermind, that's what we need to expose.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it,
See,
is the
let's
mastermind
see.
really here in the school?
Well, yeah.
Of course. They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
Monokuma control room.
Does make me so... Exactly! You're just... The mastermind is probably... Because masterminds always lurk off in the background. So who did it? Whoever did it
Is the same one.
that much I...
But when you is the mastermind
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
Oh, no. It's a million miles away, isn't it?
The mastermind is probably a million...
No, that's wrong.
There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
Yeah.
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
What?
Yeah.
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And only people who take a single step, and the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
How'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here? It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
Well, it's not me! I blame Makoto!
What? Why me?
'Cause it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed!
Oh, I get it! The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
Aw,
No.
nuts! You got me!
Wait, what are you trying to say?
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic. The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Huh?
But I thought you... oh.
I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
Well, that's what
No.
we thought.
That isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
Why, yes.
I got
The
it!
other wound.
All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
Yeah. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days
It
old.
made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, it makes total
Because-
sense.
Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here. Huh? How do you know that? Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know.
Well, in her profile, it talks about how she didn't come in with a single
wrong.
scratch on her.
She denied me before I could even say anything. Come on. I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
You're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying it in the first place? It's gonna have to deal with the,
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
Are you finished?
You didn't deny me.
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
She got all those wounds in...
okay, perfect.
No, that's
See,
wrong.
that was just super hard to hit, like, come on.
No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing. Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
Anyway,
Okay.
so we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds
So a couple
after
days
coming to
ago-
this school.
Well, then how did I...
In which
Who
case,
attacked
they could be the
me?
very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
What caused those wounds?
But if that's what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
That's exactly what it means.
Yeah.
When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night? Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days,
Well, we can
certainly
look
it
at
couldn't have been her.
hands.
So who was it that attacked you?
I can't think of anyone else.
I got it!
It would have to be the mastermind,
The
of
one who
course.
attacked me was the true mastermind. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me, but I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
Okay, yeah.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in.
Um,
Let's start off with a nice, easy question.